Hey guys, welcome back. In the last few sessions, we have discussed about the functional interfaces. We have discussed about the abstract method. We have discussed about the static method. We have discussed about the default methods. Okay, all these methods we have seen it. Okay, now what I'll do is I'll be creating a sample vehicle interface where I will be adding the abstract method called drive, and I'll be adding a default method called vehicle information, vehicle fuel type, and I'll be adding the static method called vehicle information. Okay, now what I'll do is after creating this interface, I'll be creating a class called car. I'll be implementing this vehicle interface inside the car. So whatever the methods available in a car in a vehicle interface, all those methods will be inherited to the car class. Actually, let's go and do that. Let me right click on the source main Java. Let me create an interface. I'll be keeping all the interfaces in a separate package. So I'll be saying that interfaces is the extension where I'll be storing all the interface related details. Actually, now I'll be creating a vehicle. I'll be creating a vehicle interface. This vehicle is a normal interface. So if you see that this vehicle is a normal interface, if I want to make this vehicle interface as a functional interface, I'll be writing at functional interface on top of the vehicle interface. As by the definition, what is a functional interface? A functional interface is one which will be having a single abstract method. If you are not writing a single abstract method, you will be getting the exception. So here we are getting the exception as we don't have any single abstract method. Now let quickly go on. Let me quickly create the abstract method. So drive is the abstract method, and which doesn't return anything. That's fine. And this is a public, and this is a public. Okay, now we have created the abstract method. Now next thing is that we, in addition to this abstract method, we can write any number of, we can write any number of default and static method. For time being, what I'm doing is I'll be creating a simple sample default method. Only one default method I'll be creating it. In the same way I'll be doing for the static method as well. I'll be creating only one static method. I'll ask you to create multiple default and static methods and try it from your end. Okay, so let me create the default method. In order to create the default method, we have to use a keyword called default. Remember, we have to use a keyword called default, and we have to provide the return type and method name. As of now, I don't write the return type. I'll directly go for the method name. So my method name is fuel information. Fuel information is my method. This method will be taking the fuel type as a parameter. It will be taking the fuel type as a parameter. And inside this fuel method, we are writing some sysout statements. So statements we are writing. Let's say fuel type is fuel type. And if I want to return this fuel type, I'll be writing a return statement. RETN return. I'll be writing the return statement. What I want to return? I want to return the fuel type. What is the fuel type? So fuel type is what? String. Fuel type is a variable and its type is string, right? So if you are returning the fuel type, you should return the and its return type as well. So I'll be returning the return type as well. Fine. Now the next method, we are creating a static method. So here we are creating a method called vehicle information. Vehicle information, which is a static method. And this method, which is a static method, this method does not take anything, and it will not at all return, it will not return any value. Okay, so system.println, here what I'll do is I'll be giving some message. Actually, this is my personal vehicle. Fine. So I'll make all these methods as public so that I can access outside of the class as well. So quickly do it. Public. Fine. So now I'll be creating a class where I'll be implementing this interface, vehicle interface in it. Okay. Let me do that. Yeah. I'm creating a class under this package interfaces dot impl package. I'll be storing all the implementation related classes. Now my car, I'm creating a car class. My car class should implements vehicle interface, should implement vehicle interface. So vehicle interface is having an abstract method na. So it is having an abstract method. So when you are having an abstract method in a vehicle interface, we need to override that abstract method in a car class na. Okay. So we will be overriding that, and whatever the methods which are available in the vehicle interface. So all those methods will be, again, it will be logically presenting in the car class. Okay. Let me override this, drive method. So in the drive method, what I'll do is I'll be writing a simple set of statement ready to drive the vehicle. Simple sysout statement I have written. Okay. So you here as vehicle interface is implemented by the car, you can override the abstract method and default method, but you cannot override the vehicle information method. Vehicle information is a static method. Because of that, you can't able to override the vehicle information. Okay. So fine. If you want to override the this fuel information method, you can write it, you can override it. But as of now, I don't need to do that. If you want to do it, you can do it as an example for you. Okay. So now what I'll do is I'll be creating this car class in a application in a in application class. I'll be creating an object of car class, car equals to car new car. Let me import this car class. So imported the car class. Okay. So now what I'll do is I'll be calling the methods which are there in the car class. So here in car class we have a drive method, which is a non-static method. Non-static method must be called with respect to object name. So car dot drive. Okay, so drive is a method. Let me trace the flow. Drive is a method called by the car object. Car is an object of car class. Let's go to the car class and find out the drive method. It is there. So it is there. So now this part will be executed. Okay, this part would be executed. If you want to execute the other methods which are logically present inside the vehicle car interface, car class, you can directly make a call. So here you can see that here we have a fuel information method and we have a vehicle information method. So what I'll do is as of now, I'll be executing this drive method. Later, I'll execute the fuel information and the vehicle information method. Let me right click on this, run as Java application. So here you are executing this method called drive method. If you get inside this one, so you are printing this statement ready to drive the vehicle. Now the next thing is that let me call the fuel information method as well. Okay, I can directly call the fuel information method as well. I'll say fuel information method is a what type of method it is? It is a static or non-static method? It is a non-static method. Non-static method must be called with respect to what? Object name car dot fuel information. I'll be passing the petrol. So now I'll be getting the response. As ready to drive the vehicle, and the fuel type is I'll be getting as a petrol. Okay, let me go and run this one as well. Right click, run as Java application. So now you are getting the fuel ready to drive the car. Fuel type is petrol. Now what I'll do is I want to execute the vehicle information as well. So the vehicle information, I'll be making a call. Vehicle information is a static method, right? You should be called with respect to class name. So what is my class name? Car is the class name. CAR, art. I'll be I'll be calling the uh, what is that method? A vehicle information method. You can either you can use the car, or you can directly call the vehicle dot, or you can directly call vehicle dot vehicle information method. So now vehicle information method is vehicle information is a method which is available in this vehicle interface. Now this method would be executed. Now let me come here. Let me run this application. Right click, run as Java application. Now you will see, now you will see the output. Ready to drive the car, ready to drive the vehicle. Fuel type is petrol. This is my personal vehicle. Okay. I hope you understood this example. I'll be keeping this, all these code details in the description. You can copy from there. Okay. From the description, you can copy it and you can practice it as well. Try to practice it by your own. If you are stuck somewhere, you have my code in the description. You can use it and you can paste it in your code and you can run it. Okay, so that's all for now. In the tomorrow session, we will be learning about the functional interface. Okay, so the other functional interface which we have, the predefined functional interface, we will be discussing it. Okay, as of now, whatever we have discussed, these are the custom functional interfaces. If we want to create our own functional interfaces, so this is the way to do that. So this is the way to do that. So let's discuss the predefined functional interfaces by tomorrow or next session. Okay, until then, thank you for watching. Bye bye.